Welcome to the Fandom Foundry, and this is Best Thing This Week. And we are on the end of August. It's August 20th. Kids are going to go back to school. They're going to cry, but the parents will be happy that someone else is taking care of their problem. I am Todd Oxtra, joined by Chris, Mr. 1 Hour, 1 Decision. Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. And what you said, just lit that energy back into me when you said the kids are going back to school, because yes, I cannot wait.
Isn't it nice? You're like, oh, I forgot that. Oh my God.
The only problem, of course, though, is with that, then traffic.
Oh, yes. And then you have to worry about like, oh my God. You know what's better than anything, Chris?
What's that?
Getting kids going in the morning.
Yeah.
No drama at all, right? Everybody wants to go. They're always ready. They're not, complaining about something. Yep. They're always sitting in attention by the door saying, yes, papa. Right. Yes, mama.
Yeah.
And please do that. Make them do that. It'd be great. Like, what was it? Sound of Music? The kids line up and sing.
Exactly. Sound of Music. Yes. They'll sing.
I demand songs.
Sing as they leave for school and sing as they go back to bed.
Exactly. I want to be hearing sweet music as you leave. Yes. And you're so tired when you return, you just fall asleep on time. You don't complain about, do your homework. Well, at that age, at least the homework probably isn't too difficult. So, not too much of a pain yet.
We'll see.
There you go. Yeah. Long division. Who knows how to do that?
Yeah.
And it's probably not the same way you learned, Chris.
Nope,
so enjoy that.
It's definitely not. It is definitely not.
Oh, God. I remember the tears with my son with his homework at times. I think it was probably more my tears. I'm like, yeah. And then they get past you at a certain point. You're like, oh, I don't even remember any of this stuff. So good luck.
Yeah.
Have you checked out YouTube or Grok?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Just ask ChatGPT or something. Yeah, there you go.
I'm sure nobody else will do that. I'm sure your homework would all be exactly the same. Yeah, exactly. Well, Chris, it's been a while. You've been on some adventures. You had family. You've done some cool things. You're keeping me afloat. And when you're not podcasting, you're always watching cool stuff. And I wanted to talk quickly about the news that made our week. So I have one story that's kind of like a mixed bag, but I do like this. This could have gone horribly wrong, but Chris, we are getting Kratos, a different Kratos actor, rather than the gentleman who was hurt. He basically strained, I think he tore a bicep or something, which is, doesn't that sound fun?
No.
Tearing a bicep?
Absolutely not.
Fun fact, I had a biceps tenotomy. You know what that is?
No.
I have a shoulder issue, and they said, well, we have a way to fix that. We're going to basically cut off one of the biceps tendons on your bicep, and that will reduce the tightness because it'll basically be shortened, and that'll help your shoulder. I'm like, are you sure this is real? It seems like a bad idea, or like doctors just said, hey, check this crap out. And maybe it worked one time.
Let's see how far we can take it with this guy.
And then he said, but I will tell you, it works pretty well. People have success with this because I've got a shoulder. It can't be fixed with like just a surgery. It's kind of an interesting one. Well, a conventional surgery. It's a little different, which sucks because I'm like, oh, really? That's had to be me, the one with that weird shoulder. They said, well, because we're removing one of the bicep tendons, your bicep may shorten up. I'm like, oh. Because, kind of like a Popeye muscle. Like, that sounds wonderful. So it didn't really do that, but I did kind of shorten up a little bit. So it's a little weird, but the shoulder did get better. I had that surgery in 2020 and far less pain. I probably need something in the future, but man, tell you know what, folks? Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Joints, arthritis, it sucks. But you know what?
Stretch every day, folks.
Exactly. And don't let things go. Like, oh, it'll get better. It's only a bad day. It's like when I remember the first time I woke up with it, I'm like, oh, my shoulder hurts. Oh, I must have slipped on it wrong, right? And then it wasn't just one night. It was every night, keeping me up. I'm like, well, I'm going to go to the chiropractor. And you just go through the list. Acupuncture. You're like, I will try anything. Yeah. Can I find a shaman out to do a walkabout, see things, like was it the Boba Fett, like lizard and gone a walkabout or something? Yeah. Come back a healed man, Chris. If that was offered to me, I probably would have taken it.
Okay. All right. Take some peyote or whatever too.
But yeah, but we can talk about. I guess we were talking about actual news, not my biceps. But you know what?
Well,
if you hear that, guys, it's real. But yeah, Dave Bautista, Mr. Drax the Destroyer.
Wow. He
won't be green this time. He will be an ashy white because it's the ash of the family's remains or his enemies. Yeah, so permanently impacted with this. So this is being made by. Is this being made by at Amazon? Oh, geez, come on.
I wonder if they get him to do the same picture.
The bad one that everybody loves so much. That would be funny though if they did like as an April Fool's joke. Like he knew everybody knows it's bad, kind of like the ugly Sonic thing. It's like we're embracing it. Yeah. But yeah, he's going to be the lead in this. And they were in a no-win situation because the gentleman was injured. He actually played in the Odyssey. He played essentially the Guardian. Great guy. Looked really amazing. You know, I know except for that one pose, he did look impending or really imposing. And it's hard to find a good actor who's like built like this. I mean, it doesn't happen. Because you know what, Chris, who I thought they were really going to hire?
John Cena?
I thought it might be Vin Diesel or The Rock. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Just bring anybody that's been in a Fast and Furious film.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I guess it's
John Cena was in a Fast and Furious as well.
So. Absolutely. Like he was Dom's brother.
He's Dom's brother.
Was he Dom's brother? Because of course they look so much alike. They sound alike too. But yeah, so he's been hired and we thought this might happen. And, you know, we obviously seen Dave huge, but he said being that big was not healthy for him.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work. It's a lot of, I mean, I think he's 57. And I thought, well, is he too old to play this? Well, I guess the guy he's replacing is 51. So it's not like, but still older. But in this way, if they're playing the essentially God of War 2018, that was an older Kratos, you know?
Yeah. He was older, but he's also big. Like that's what I was like. Batista said that he didn't like maintain that weight at his age. So I'm like,
I don't.
How much money they're giving this guy to be like, get back on?
You're going back in
the sauce.
Well, and maybe I mean, we like Dave. He's tried like humorous things, and he's done some good roles.
Yeah.
I just don't think maybe he's getting the work that he probably wanted right now at his age and everything. You can only play like the tough, funny guy so long. Yeah. Those type of things, and he's done some great roles, but you know, with like Glass Onion, and he was in that one hotel movie.
He's in Blade Runner.
Yep. Yeah.
Even in Dune. Yeah, in Dune.
Dune. Was he was in a Duncan Idaho. No, that wasn't. That was Duncan Idaho. Was Momoa. Momoa. They could have got Momoa, but he'll never cut that hair.
He's not going to shave his head.
Cut that hair. Oh no. So. Or they could have got the Mountain, I guess, from Game of Thrones. That dude's huge.
Yeah, but is he a good actor?
Oh God! Well, he spoke quiet. So many times in that. He played a good zombie.
It could have been the other guy, the Knight, the Green, whatever his name is, the Hedge Knight.
Oh, the Hound.
No, well, the Hound. Maybe.
Oh,
I meant the Hedge Knight.
Oh yeah. The Hound is actually, I believe, he replaced the one guy who passed away in Ahsoka.
Oh, did he?
So he's been.
He did.
He's recast as that. Yeah, as that actor. Yeah, Ray Stevens, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he passed away, it was so sad. I mean, it was a great role, really cool, a great take on. And it's like, oh, who the hell are we going to get? But yeah, I think that was a good cast for him. I mean, really, doesn't have the same, not exactly the same, but I think he just brings weight and gravitas, and we know he can act his way out of the ring.
I mean, I just wish they just replaced the character.
Yes, but it would be like. On the way to he crashed on his way to his home planet like Poochie.
I don't know.
I know.
They did it with Kang. They're doing it with Kang in Tuesday, right?
And what did they also do? They recast Don Cheadle from Terrence Howard and that.
Yeah.
So you know what, Chris? Anybody's replaceable,
That's true.
You know, if there's a fandom for it. So this is happening. So potentially, I'm guessing he's like, okay, I can get back in shape. It's a series, so it's not. I'm not doing this just for a 2-hour film. It's actually, and the good thing is, like, well, if this is huge, I mean, this could be my next act, right?
Yeah,
in a character who doesn't say a lot, but he means it, and has gravitas, and the story's cool, and everything around him. So I'm like, And I can't remember who the showrunner of this is, but this is an Amazon show because Sony never created a streaming platform, which is they're probably happy they didn't because God Almighty, that didn't go well for anybody except for maybe Disney now. So yeah, and the director is going to be Frederick E. Otoye, who worked on Shogun, The Boys, and Fallout. Wow, killer! It's gonna be great. So he's replacing Hearst, and apparently they're casting an older Atreus as well. So this show feels like it's probably going to be a little bit of like young Atreus, older Atreus, and I guess we're going to get some flashbacks, Chris, of maybe about what happened before 2018.
Yeah,
because I think we need to know the context. And it's probably just going to be flashbacks, right? Like, it's like, oh, I remember when I did this, and it haunts him, right? It's haunting me. He wakes up from what was it, in Book of Boba Fett? Just go back back to Tank, and then you're going to have flashbacks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm curious if they'll do... They'll put him in a bodysuit or something like that, so he doesn't have to...
like one of those rubber suits. Like, oh, yeah, it looks cool. Well, it's like bad superhero costumes back in the day,
right.
Kind of like...
Even what's his name? Homelander. He's in a bodysuit. Yeah. He's in a bodysuit when he wears a.
He's pretty lean though. It's not like he's like lean, It's not like he's like got weird muscles. Like that don't look right.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be full armor though. You're not going to see anything. Actually, it's just there's going to be no nipple showing or anything, Chris.
No, that's a shame. I will say though, I think he's a good choice.
Let me move up on that. I don't want to have that jockey head standing answering us. Like, oh, I want that.
But I think he's a good choice because he can play that kind of grounded, fatherly figure. I mean, look, I mean, Drax was a father, right? Like he's
well, he had that with Mantis too. Like that was kind of his role with Mantis. Yeah. He was kind of like trying to play to her. He became very much, affectionate of everyone. Mm-hmm. And he brought a lot of interesting elements to that character because I tell you, Drax the Destroyer in Marvel wasn't a lot of thing beforehand. Yeah. We did get him in the comic. He kind of got redone. Have you ever seen the original Drax the Destroyer before?
No.
Oh my God, look at this. This is going to be great. It's just like, how did they think to redo him? But there's a really good Guardians of the Galaxy reboot that really kind of inspired the modern take of the movie. And it was great. But yeah, Drax the Destroyer used to look like a weirdo with a cape. Let's see if I can find the original picture of him. Nope, that's the new one. Yeah, right there. See, like weird. Isn't that weird? Like it's like he's got a cape and a skull on himself.
Like Martian Manhunter vibes.
Kinda, yeah, and that's Marvel did a lot of that though. They aped DC characters, but try to make them cooler. He's been out since 1973 in Invincible Iron Man. And it was just kind of interesting how it worked out with it. But yeah, and then he actually died apparently in reality and was brought back. And that's when he changed. He basically was brought back from the dead. So that's how he changed. Got rid of the cape, I guess. He was ready to retire that. So yeah. Takes death to make you cool. So yeah, that's Drax. Sorry. We'll get back into this really quickly. What makes me so excited about this show, Chris, is Ronald D. Moore is behind it. He's the showrunner. So Ronald D. Moore did one of the best Star Trek shows, which was Deep Space Nine. Then went on to do the Battlestar Galactica reboot on Sci-Fi.
Ooh, okay.
Then he did a show I don't really care about, but that is what's the show, the time travel Outlander, the time travel romance cheating show.
Oh, okay.
So he did that show that all the ladies love because it's very romantic. When my cousin who doesn't like sci-fi tells me she loves the sci-fi show, I'm like, wonder why. But it's a lot of kissing and loving. It kind of looks like Harlequin romance with a Fabio cover, but it's time travel. Yeah, and apparently it's Chris. Just remember this: if you do time travel and you go back in the past, it's not really cheating on your wife because she wasn't even born yet.
Oh,
apparently that's what happens because it's like. So you might want to talk about your will. Like, if I ever go back in time, does it really cheating if I start a new life without you, or the future?
I don't know.
You'd want that, right, honey? You care enough about me. You want me to be happy, right? And then she'll feel so guilty. She'll, like Hall Pass, right? That movie.
Yeah.
Or there's a new Hall Pass, right? Have you heard of that? It was like Celebrity Hall Pass or something like that. Where
yes, that's right.
With like the guys who made Red Hot American Summer, but it was like the husband actually did meet his Celebrity Hall Pass, and they did it. So her journey is now to have sex with John Hamm. I want to see that movie. It looks so funny. I'm like, I love this.
Yes.
It's like a weird, road trip movie, but yeah. So, that is the news that I wanted to bring forward. Chris, did you have any news that made you happy this week?
I guess I'll put it here because I don't know the other categories. My home renovations are finally done.
Yes, I love this. Guys, just what Chris has been taking me on this journey.
Yeah,
I asked him how it's going, and you know what? He was smart enough. Was the renovation done before your in-laws visited?
Most of it. It did unfortunately bleed through to their visit as well. So they kind of sat around with all that stuff happening, but I mean,
did they pitch in? Did they help? Did they tell the contractors what to do?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what we all need. Yeah. No, I mean, I think they all the flooring and stuff like that was done, but it was just our kitchen, which we've been wanting to do since we moved into the house, and it's finally done. It's like a sigh of relief. It's like now we finally have something that we really want to enjoy and use and stuff like that. So, but the one thing I will say, the thing that I'm excited about, unfortunately, is not done yet. But the one little neat feature that I have is one of my cabinets has the stand mixer stand on it, so you can pull it out.
Oh, I love it. Oh, so it comes down?
Yeah. Well, it's on a platform, and you pull it out onto, so it's on top of the.
I love that, Chris.
It's kind of cool.
You've inspired me. I know we will hate it while it's happening. I'm sure you're like, why the hell did we do this?
Yeah.
It's I made a horrible mistake, as you say, as you look over, and it's plasters everywhere, and it's gonna cost a little more.
Yeah.
Hopefully you came on time, at budget.
Yes. Definitely not on time, but on budget, I would say.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
It's always, oh, my guy couldn't make it today, or, something was late.
Thing. That's the thing you have to be aware of. Anyone out there who's doing renovations, your contractors will be at the beginning when there's a lot of work, they'll be there all the time. But then as soon as work starts to be delayed because of X, Y, Z, they'll start to look for other projects or start other projects and then not show up as much, which can be frustrating at times. But then
I like it when you do it cheap. Yeah, I like it when you did that on the cheap, like I did my bathroom in my old house.
Yeah.
I never knew when the dude was going to be there. It's I had to call him every day. Coming today?
Yeah.
Oh, coming in about 3. Is that okay? I'm like,
yeah,
sure. Oh, sorry, man. Job ran long. I'll be back tomorrow. And this is when it was work from home wasn't a thing. So I'd do I have to take a day off, or my boss let me do this? And so it's you just want to do it perfect. But I'm very happy for you, Chris, because I've never had a house with a kitchen newer than 1993. My mom's kitchen she had it remodeled, I think, the year I moved out.
Okay.
And that was
Todd's gone.
1968. That was a 1968 kitchen with avocado green. And my mom's kitchen was redone in 1994, I believe, when I went to college. It's still the same, Chris. Same appliances. And I'm like, you know what? They don't build them like they used to.
No. Hey, the fact that
they also they were a lot smaller too. I'm like, I looked at her refrigerator. I'm like, if you got a new refrigerator, Mom, this would not fit at all.
No.
Yeah. And she has this world's smallest kitchen, literally Mom, it looks like you have an efficiency apartment. But that's how houses were in 1968.
Yeah.
And she lived in the same house since 1968. So
okay.
Good on you, Mom. Good on you. I try to convince her to either get one of those stair chairs, because she's 80 now.
Yeah.
Because fun fact, I was telling her the previous year, for Thanksgiving, Mom, we're nervous about you. We don't want you to have to move out if you don't want to, but we got to do some things. The laundry room being downstairs, got carpet. You know what old people like to do? Break hips. It's just a favorite thing to do. And when you break a hip, Chris, it goes bad very quickly. Typically, you end up an old folks home, or you get an infection, die. Yeah. So I said, Mom, I'll give you 2 options, and I'll help you through whatever. You get one of those chairs that come down, like the one in Gremlins, where the lady, it got sparked and she got launched out.
Yeah.
Watch Gremlins, folks. It's great.
Yes.
I remember that, Chris, when the Gremlins chewed the electric, and yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
And then the other thing was, or bring a washer and dryer upstairs. You may need to do a little remodeling, in your area, but you have the bathroom right there. There's already a closet on both sides, so you essentially could play with the space. So let me know, and I'll help you with it. So I think that's what she's going to do.
Okay.
The chair thing is $10,000. So I'm like, and if you sell the house, I'm sure most people will not want that. So it's almost like wasted money. So I said, but you do have to do one thing, Mom. Right now she has you go from the garage and then you come into the house from the garage, and the staircase, of course, is right across from Chris. So the door opens, basically could hit somebody down the stairs, and it's like that much space. I'm like, I don't know whoever decided that was a good idea. They shouldn't have said, Mom, at a minimum, have them just reverse the door, the door hinges.
Yeah.
Yes, because I'm like, moral of the story, Chris, I didn't say Todd was right, and I didn't say I told you so, but my cousin, who's older, she's older, a lot older than me. My mom is one of 8, and she's the youngest of 8. And my cousin is the daughter, is obviously one of my mom's older sister's daughters. She's like 60 something, retired, but was going to buy a house, but she just stayed with my mom while she was waiting for it to find the right one. And as when I was there, I said, "Hey, Mom, I don't want you to hurt yourself downstairs." My cousin says, "Oh, your mom's in great health. Nothing will ever happen." I'm like, Brenda, I know you feel that way, but I worry about Mom. So guess what happened 3 months later, Chris?
The door. Who got slammed by the door? Your mom?
My cousin fell down the steps and broke her leg.
Oh.
Right? And I did about Brenda, I told you so. But yeah, and then it's funny, 3 weeks later, her son, who's 35 years old, was out longboarding and broke his leg. And I'm like, Jeez, you're too old at 35 to be doing that.
Oh my God.
So yeah, it was funny because then I found out my mom, Matt's going to stay with us too. So I'm like, my mom is now living with two people. She's 81, taking care of these people that are broken. And then I'm like, and then she says, "Oh yeah, I got to clean the litter box." Litter box? What are you talking about? Oh, Matt had to bring his cat too. Like, what is even going on here? Louise. Chris, it's insane. My mom's the nicest person in the world, but I'm like, Mom. So yeah. Love my mom to pieces, but yeah, they go. So I hope you did not have to worry about that type of remodeling. So you just had something you can enjoy for a long time. I'm sure you told your kids, if you do anything to damage this, you will never get another allowance ever again. No presents, no nothing.
Nothing.
I will keep that money every time. I'm going to just.
I mean, they try. They try a lot.
Yeah. We still have the table in our kitchen from when Logan was, we first bought the house.
Yeah.
And you just see parts of the table where you could see he took his fork and was going like this, and it's just gouged. And they're like, we eventually got to replace that. But, at this point, not in a rush. Who cares? But yeah, it's time, Chris. Our kitchen is from 1993, 94, maybe 94. Yeah. So it's time. And we've got those contractor grade, cabinets, the stuff, the liner and the sides is peeling off, and I'm like, how did we not see that when we were checking out the house? I'm like, they probably did everything to tie it down, whatever. Yeah, and just some really, I'll have to show you some pictures later, but some really bad design choices they made. And being short people, adding stuff higher up is not a good idea for storage. Nobody wants that. So I want all of the cool ideas that you did, Chris. I want to see pictures of everything you did to make it help. I want all of the amenities to make all of these cabinets, just everything pulls out, turns.
If we have one, I don't know, I'm a little annoyed about the one, our new Lazy Susan, which I think is a waste of space, but whatever.
It's also a great way to pinch your finger as a kid.
Oh, God.
Don't think about that now.
Oh.
They do have those safety things that are cool.
Yeah. But we did go.
Of course, then you'll do it to your finger. Damn it!
Yeah, I know.
I was right.
I'll curse you now at that point. Yeah. But so that's that. But
well, very cool. I'm so excited for you. Enjoy it, and then hopefully that last finishing touch, you get it done. And I'm very excited for you. Enjoy it, man. I mean, now you can you're just going to be cooking like a storm. You're going to do all these cool stuff.
Well,
and enjoying
that's the plan. That's the plan. So let's see.
Good deal. So Chris, I have one last thing. This is what we have in common. Chris, what always happens about this time of year? You go to a certain liquor store, and what do you start seeing?
Like pumpkin spice stuff?
The beers, Chris. The beers, right?
Yeah.
all our fall beers. We got pumpkin spice. We've got all these crazy flavors. So I've been like taking pictures. I was going to share them too, but I'm like, let's just see what's out there. Because sometimes there's great opportunities. Like you get the weird, like one of my favorite is the Nosferatu Red Ale.
Yes.
IPA.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if it exists anymore. Great beer. Then you get like the pumpkin. I want to call it like the what's the Russian roulette of pumpkin beers, right?
Okay.
And you better hope you can just like buy one. So I do have a surprise tonight, Chris. So I'm gonna debut it now. Let me go grab it.
Okay. The tension is palatable. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what Todd's got. Hopefully, it's a pumpkin with pumpkin spice.
Chris, this is actually near you. Well, close enough in the vicinity. I don't know. You can tell me how many miles it's from you, or it's a day trip or whatever.
Yeah.
Chris, look what I got.
Evil Twin. Oh, our most popular pumpkin ale is the name of the.
Yeah, and there's probably not a lot of description on it, which I love about beers. Like they.
Yeah.
So it's 1 pint, 6.5% alcohol by volume, pumpkin ale with spices. Yeah. So at this point, I'm gonna pour it and then give you my example throughout the show because I feel like this could go horribly wrong or be a great surprise. The spices part is what kills me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, does it taste like just somebody put like allspice or something like that? But I will see. We'll see. I'll give you my review. And it's Evil Twins, New York City. I don't know if you've ever been there.
I believe.
I don't know.
Where's this?
If it's just like they have pint houses there, pint rooms and things like that, or they have a brewery. So
I've had some of their stuff before. I definitely don't think I've had that one, but
okay. Well, I'll give you my and you tell me as you go out the season if you find one that I might like. Let me know. I'm a big IPA guy, and so Chris, do you have a favorite fall beer?
Favorite fall beer? I mean, the one that always pops into my mind is the Southern Tier Pumpkin.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
That's the one that
very good. And they make others, don't they? Do they make?
They make the Winter Warlock of the pumpkin. Yeah, they have the Warlock one, and I think I tried one that was recently. At least I think I remember sending you a picture of it. I forgot, but it was like I think they had like a creme brulee like pumpkin or something.
Ooh, that kind of sounds good.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna see if I can find kind of list of like because I've got a list of like there's a lot of like the 11 best pumpkin beers from 2024. So let me pull it. This is from 2025. It's probably close enough. I can see if any of these you've ever had too. And so, folks, if you're like
pumpkin,
caramel. Okay, that can be decent. I mean, we the basically the food Frankensteins of pumpkin is just getting out of hand these days lately. There's a matcha pumpkin thing and at Starbucks this year. And look at that beer. That beer looks beautiful. That looks good. So we got Schlafly Pumpkin Ale. Never heard of it.
I've heard of that brand. I don't know if I've ever had that beer.
8% ABV.
That's their number one.
Apparently. This is from last year. This is from the Total Wine. No, this is the General Manager toward Park. So apparently they do carry it at Total Wine. Okay. And then he also recommends the barrel-aged version. I don't like barrel-aged beers. It just ends up tasting like whiskey.
Yeah.
There is Pumpkin. So this is the Southern Tier Pumpkin Imperial Ale. And this is where it gets dangerous, folks. We're talking Imperial, so we're probably what percentage of alcohol?
Yeah, it's like 8.
There you go.
6 and
Yeah. It says it emits the freshly poured beer in a snifter, sweet sugar cookie, and pie crust malt character. So there you go, Chris. Yeah, it's like eating your pie in drinking form. And they also said the Warlock Imperial Pumpkin Stout. So stouts for me can get way too sweet. So I don't know. That could be a miss for me. Then we have Elysian Night Owl Pumpkin Ale. And Elysian, I believe they have a 3 variety pack this year with different pumpkin based beers.
Okay.
Which we'll see. Then Shipyard Smashed Pumpkin Imperial Pumpkin Ale. We're at 9% here. Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard. They don't show what they like poured. Hazy's been kind of like the big thing with beers now. I'm not really a big fan of that.
You don't like hazies? I love hazies. That's the only IPA that I enjoy. Hazy
really,
and juicies.
Okay, I like juicies, but I'm a big West Coast IPA fan.
Yeah.
Northeast, it seems like it gets really that juicy comes in. It's like almost too sweet, or it's almost like it's trying to. It takes the bite out of an IPA, which is good for some people.
Yeah.
Which some people don't like. It's too bitter. Sometimes.
I like yes. Regular IPAs or double IPAs with the extra hoppiness. I'm like, I'm good. I can only
I totally get it. I sometimes these beers, like especially some get to like 12%. I'm like, I don't know what I'm drinking. Going from there, it's like I think one has 11% IPA. I'm like, ooh. Yeah. Or there's what is it? Dogfish.
Yeah,
Head has that 120.
Yeah.
It's $10 a bottle. I mean, but of course, still cheaper, Chris, than the concert I went to, where a beer was $23. We're not even talking a good beer. And then $26 for a cocktail, Chris. But you can get a $5 shot with it. So I'm like,
oh, okay.
I mean, that would probably be worth
what
it.
What a bargain.
Kind of splitting it. Exactly. And then we got the New Belgium. Like that Voodoo brand has gotten so crazy. I think did I tell you that I got one of the blood orange Voodoo Rangers that's a tie-in with Invincible?
No.
It's very cool. It's kind of neat. Okay. You can only get it as a part of a collection, like a multi-pack. So they toss it in there just because they can get you to buy 9 other beers to get the one you want. Nice. So, but this is their Atomic Pumpkin, but they have another one too where it's spicy Atomic Pumpkin.
Spicy.
So how do you feel about spicy beers? Like they add in jalapeno or something?
I had one of those. I've had one of them before and I didn't like it. But
chilies instead of pie spice. Ooh. I feel like it hurts my mouth more than I enjoy it. And it sticks around. So
I don't know.
Yeah. Some people like kind of like Mexican hot chocolate where it's like that spice of sweet, and it's not for me. I'd rather eat my I like my spicy with savory foods.
Yeah.
So that was what we had from Delish. I guess there was only 6.
Oh, there's one right there.
Montauk pumpkin ale. Montauk, is that out towards you too?
Yeah. I mean, well, it's still like several hours away from me, but yeah.
But in the
on Long Island, at the very end of Long Island.
Long Island, Chris.
Long Island.
Where's your accent, man?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. I think of like Long Island is the one that stands out the most. I'm not sure, but I couldn't identify any other like specific borough accent, to be honest.
Yeah.
Unless
Brooklyn or Staten Island.
I mean, yeah,
maybe. I don't know.
Okay,
it's fine.
The Lonely Island, is that what they're from Staten Island, right? Yeah. Love it to pieces. Yeah, like I love that song. What was it? Lazy Sunday, where they go to see the Chronicles of Narnia. We're not going to sing it. Sorry. Let's get into food, Chris. We talked about beer, so we kind of like are doing a double hitter. What we drank, or maybe what we will drink eventually, and I will pop and pour it so you can hear that because it's great. It's like the ASMR of the podcast. We're getting into that realm because apparently it's big with all the kids. Well, the ladies are doing it. The guys should start doing it just with beer and like
just do
chalupas and crunchy chips.
Grow your nails, Todd, and yep, there it is.
I have like no nails. So I mean, like I don't know. And did you ever see like a person like they have one really long nail?
Yeah. Well,
and you're like, I was gonna say, it's like, what other purpose is there? You're not playing guitar with that pinky. I mean, and if you have a reason for it that I don't aware, I'm not begrudging you. It's just,
yeah.
What they say about assumptions, you make an ass of you assumption.
Yeah.
But moving forward, so I'm glad we share that both prejudice, Chris, about people with long nail. So myself, it's kind of neat this year. My little town of Savage, Minnesota. It's actually Savage, but I make it fancy. Like it's from France or something like that. Yeah. And did you know what the most famous thing in Savage is? The most famous resident of Savage, Chris? Take a guess. You don't have to have a name. You can just tell me like someone.
Savage Dragon.
That'd be cool. That would be cool. Eric Larson, yeah. He was like inspired by my little sleepy town. Yeah. No, the most famous person in Savage, Minnesota. Oh, that'd be cool too. Randy Savage, Macho Man. Savage. Yeah, I mean, any other Savages you want to talk about?
Maybe not.
Savage Steve Holland.
I heard there was those things about his allegations, but anyway.
That's where the term you've been savaged comes from.
Oh.
No. Wait, it's not bad. Is there something in Urban Dictionary I'm missing out on that you're not sharing?
No, I mean Ben Savage. There's a whole thing like controversy around him, isn't there?
Oh, I don't have no clue. Oh, Ben Savage from The Wonder Years, right?
Yeah.
No, Boy Meets
maybe,
World.
I don't know.
It's Boy Meets World, right? Yeah. Him and what? Tequila. What was the girl's name? Tequila.
No, Fred Savage. It was Fred. I don't know.
Oh, but I also heard Ben Savage has some issues too. Yeah, Fred Savage had some issues with what he was a director, and man, guys, stay out of trouble. Here it is, Chris. I'm going to show you this. I don't want a video of it. I just want an image. Here it is. Oh, here it is. Maybe that's it.
We're waiting for it.
Come on, here we go. I got these stupid pictures. Let's bring it up. Let me show this picture. Chris, if I told you the most famous person or name from Savage was called Dan Patch, what do you think Dan Patch is? Or who do you think Dan Patch is? This is a horrible website. There's just too many ads with PDFs.
I have no idea.
Dan Patch. Oh God, why is all these pictures?
I was like,
This is the worst website in the world. Oh my goodness.
God.
So here you go. How do I get rid of this? This is like the worst pop-up.
You had to pick this site.
Oh, I got to minimize it. Okay. Dan Patch was a horse.
Oh.
He was one of the best, one of the most prized, one of these harness racing horses in the 1920s. He was world famous. So Dan Patch is a big thing. We have Dan Patch Festival, Chris. Very exciting. And they made a movie about him back in the 20s. Oh. But as you can see, Dan Patch roasted coffee. Because you know what a horse is like? Coffee.
They love coffee.
So that is a little bit about my town. What was I going about this? Oh yes, we have a food truck festival. Finally, my little town. Dan Patch would be proud of our food truck festival. And one of the companies that were there, we had several. It was actually a good showing. We had two Filipino trucks showed up. We had a great Asian fusion truck, not fusion, but they had a lot of different things, not necessarily just one style, but really good things, really cool things. And I just need to bring up the name of them because I had it up and I lost it. And it was neat. And one of the people actually that was there was the person that actually catered my son's graduation party with Filipino food. So I always say hi, always order food from her. She's great. So my wife wanted, lumpia. Well, no, she can't eat lumpia. I ate the lumpia, which is egg rolls. So and then she wanted lechon, which is you think of Hawaiian pig, same thing like that. And then she had some other things too. One of those things is chicken adobo, very common Filipino food as well. And then I got to eat my wife's lumpia because she can't eat it. So yay me, because it's part of the combo meal. And then I went over to a place called Kao Ping, and they've been around, and they're great. Okay. I wasn't expecting them to be there, and they're amazing. They make a sushi burrito. Here we go. I'm going to show their Instagram page. So that's their sticky burrito. They have these awesome skewers. This is their food truck. And they have this crazy. They do turkey legs, which are kind of crazy. But Chris, one of my favorite foods of all time is, I want to see their menu. They bring it up. Lumpia. I love open face bao buns.
Ooh,
they're so good. Typically with char siu. There's a picture of it right there. Oh, nice. So good. So they have that. You get two for $9. You get one chicken. Also sometimes they do crispy chicken, fried chicken, or whatever, Korean barbecue. Yeah. So that was great. I loved that. Then I also had these crazy beef. Was it beef? Pulled pork nachos. Which were delicious, Chris. But what's typically the bad thing about nachos?
I mean, it's all messy, or all the ingredients are just on the top, and you don't.
Yes.
Mixed. Yeah.
I think somebody needs to work on that, right? It's it's all about layers, right?
Yes.
Because what happens to those nachos in the bottom?
It's just chips, soggy.
You
chips.
need salsa, right? You need salsa. Oh yeah, and then they're soggy. They get bad. Nothing's really on them in your distribution, so you get one nacho you can't even lift because it's so heavy it falls down. So I ate a lot, but then Chris, what did I do? I love leftovers, so I took the rest and I got some fresh nachos. I added a little fresh cheese. I added some pickled onions that I made. Pickled onions, man.
Pickled onions
easy to do, so good.
Really good.
And they're expensive if you buy them. So like pickles. I love pickles. Why is a jar of pickles, an artisan jar of pickles, $10? And there's 3 pickles.
Yeah.
It's literally cucumbers you can buy from the grocery store with vinegar and sugar and things like that. Literally that costs, I think, less than 2 cents.
Yeah.
You can buy a industrial bottle of vinegar. It should be vinegar you should eat, not like cleaning vinegar, of course. Don't follow my advice, kids. Yeah. Oh, just go over to the Home Depot, buy that cleaning vinegar. Buy the right type of vinegar, folks. Yeah. Not the ones you use to clean your windows, but yeah, super easy. So I would say do things that are cheap that you can do, but it was great. I then put them in the air fryer because my oven actually has an air fryer within it. It's a Frigidaire, pretty cool. So I don't have a separate air fryer anymore.
Yeah.
Perfect. You have to be very careful though, because things can easily go from perfection to burnt if you're not paying attention, because it's very strong. So great time, great food, loved it, and we had leftovers for days, and it made me very happy that I could make my wife happy because she couldn't go. Picked it up for her and we brought it home. Although, man, sometimes it took so long, and food truck to be even more expensive than like a restaurant, which is just crazy, right?
It's ridiculous, but whatever.
Absolutely. So, Chris,
yeah,
we're going from some really good food to, I would say, the best food in the world.
Yes.
I think I need you to tell me about this because I like where you're going, and there are certain people that besmirch a certain belle of the taco.
No.
And it's funny, my friend actually, he used to work in the Journals. Now he's moved to Taco Bell, like Yum Foods. So I'm like, I hope you get unlimited tacos. Like, I think that should be one of your signing bonuses.
That's where you should go, Todd. You need to go there.
Yum Foods used to be a partner. I can tell you, like, we used to make certain things for them. I won't spoil it, but I can tell you after the call, Chris, about what we used to make for them. But I would think that's a great signing bonus, or at least you'd get like one taco a day for life.
Yeah, like get a little.
Because how much does a taco cost?
Yeah.
So I hope that's true. Like, you just show up. Here's my taco card.
Yeah. Give me one.
But I don't need a week off of. I'm trading in a week of vacation for free tacos for life. So let's hear about this, because I love Taco Bells, but a certain podcast that has nerds, they chat. It's like they treat it like it's the plague, and it's like the most expensive place they eat. Meanwhile, they're eating they're eating like quarter pounders with cheese and thinking they're like
those things are like
God's
$10
food.
now.
Yeah, everything's expensive, right?
I don't understand.
Like Big Mac is like $7. I mean, what are we talking about here?
Like, I mean, so anyway, I just happened to be perusing because it's been a while since I actually had Taco Bell, and then
did you just go by yourself, or did you actually do this for the family?
I don't know. I had to go by myself.
You get food shamed by like
myself.
Your wife says, "You're really buying that? You're really eating that?"
Yes.
Sometimes I do feel ashamed. Like, don't look at me. Don't look at the garbage.
No, but so every once in a while Taco Bell does this thing. They do little like collaborations, and this one I had to try because Tajin cheesy gordita crunch. The shell is covered in Tajin. Oh, it's good.
Is this supply your own, like that packet you get?
You can, you can extra. You can.
So you can actually add more.
Add more. You can add more to it.
I like that. Do you remember when McDonald's they did their K-pop Demon Hunter meal, and they had like, here's a packet you mix with the fries, and you mix it up, and then I'm like, that was a huge mistake because it was so salty. It was like, It was like 50% of the flavor is just salt. I'm like, I don't want that. I want spices, not salt.
Yeah. No, but
so did they deliver, Chris, or did you know what, Chris? You should have kept one.
I know. I should have kept the packet. You're right.
The packet. There's these unique. I mean, are they ever going to be sold again?
I don't know.
It's like, what was it? That's the Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce that people went insane for. Yeah. They're like, weren't they actively like fighting over it and doing stupid things?
People were just being ridiculous about it. Yeah, but
so $6, Chris. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Is it worth $6?
Look, I mean, Chipotle. Like when you go to Chipotle, those things are like $20.
True. My son, but he's like, it's all protein, Dad. I'm like, sure.
Yeah,
sure. I mean, you can really make it all protein if you want. I mean, get rid of the rice, folks. Do not go with the rice. Just skip the rice.
Yeah.
Get meat and beans. That's all I do. And with maybe some veggies. That's all I do.
A little bit.
Pro tip. Rice is so
cheap.
cheap. Just get rice on the side if you really want to. But don't ruin the cost of the thing. Because they weigh out ingredients, don't they? Or no?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, if you ask for rice, they definitely overstuff it with rice and then like a teeny bit of the meat or whatever.
Sir, I gave you extra rice, no charge.
Like savings. No, I don't know. But it was quite good though. I'm glad I got to.
Did you pair it with anything else?
No. I mean,
really? You just went that? No, I don't need a beverage. I'm just eating this.
Oh
dry.
no! You're right. No, I did. I had the. They had a pineapple freeze with tagine in it as well.
Oh, so is it like a slushy?
It's like a slushy with tagine in it.
Like mixed in, or you sprinkle on top?
No, they sprinkled it in as they.
Could you say, could I have an extra packet, please?
I should have done that.
Desk?
You know,
what?
I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid, Todd. I should have asked
Chris,
for more.
It's not over. You can still go back.
You're right.
You can say, "Honey, I treated you. Here's your thing." She doesn't. Well, she doesn't. You just don't tell her they give you a packet. It's good enough for you. Huh? They do sell like those little bottles of tahini with tagine.
Yeah,
tahini.
I don't know. I don't know how you say it. Maybe it's tagine. Maybe
it's tahini because it's Spanish. It's J. You know,
you're right.
Jose. My wife says, "You don't really know how to speak well in Spanish." I'm like, I took 4 years. I was pretty good at knowing it.
Yeah.
My mouth gets in the way of everything I have in my head, though. Like my R's, Chris. I'm like, just it's bad. But then there's people that actually know their podcasts who are part Spanish, and man, they butcher it too. So you know what? Oh. But in Minnesota, we say quesadilla, and I do not. So Chris, I'm smart.
There you go.
We say calle, not calle. Well, that's how it works. So yeah, Chris, I mean, I'm trying to think, is there anything new else at Taco Bell? You know, I haven't been to their breakfast in a while. I always like their breakfast tacos, which was kind of like a
breakfast crunch wraps are really good.
Yeah. So they have exclusives this time. I will say my favorite new Taco Bell item, Chris, is I usually like the chips and cheese. Not sure why. I like bad cheese. You know, it's that cheese that it's like, is there any cheese in there? I don't know. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I like that. But then they've made this new. Here it is, right here: chips and nacho supreme dip. So it's essentially like a bowl,
that is good.
and you just it's really good. So it feels like, and this is where you can do it right, Chris. You get a little bit of that dip versus the nachos where they put it on top, and it's like you get screwed. It's like, why did I got 85 tomatoes and very little like everything else?
Yes, exactly.
And by the way, folks,
the mini taco salad is good too, by the way.
And you know, it's funny because somebody said mini taco salad. Like, I didn't think it would be that small. It's mini in the title. It's $2.80. But I will tell you, Chris, typically taco salad is like, that's the thing. It's like that's the biggest lie that anybody ever came up with. They call it a salad, Chris.
It's not.
But literally, it's typically the least healthy thing. Has like 3,000 calories. It's like the person that gets a big bowl of salad.
The shell is
but
fried.
It's half of it is dressing, bacon, and everything else, and a iceberg lettuce, which is like the least amount of like nutrition in the world. It's just water in a loose form. It's like God says, here you go, enjoy. Does anybody truly like iceberg lettuce? Have we been sold by big lettuce and now we're paying for it, right? We're being paid. We're paying for it.
Yeah. It just gives you that freshness, right? The lettuce gives you
the crunch. But it's like, I remember at Arby's or Wendy's, Chris. I used to work at Arby's or Wendy's when I was in high school. And wow, we're just really having a good time because we're just talking about things that nobody cares about. But you know what, kids? A little bit about me, a little about Chris, our lives. And when I worked at Wendy's, I did two things. I worked the grill, very important job.
Okay.
I did not build the sandwiches. I just had that grill going. It was loaded
burgers.
up with those square little burgers.
Yeah.
Going down, maybe like a junior cheeseburger, which I think is like not a quarter pound, it's 1/8 pound, something like that.
Yeah.
Got them going. And then I would see them put those sandwiches together. And one of my perks, Chris, I didn't get free tacos. I did get a free sandwich, a drink, and a small fry. So what was my go-to sandwich, do you think?
Probably junior bacon cheeseburger.
No.
What?
It was the grilled chicken with honey mustard. Because I'm not sure. Very simple. Had one tomato, one thin piece of lettuce. Just looked like a comb over or something, or like a piece. I could wear it on my head, Chris. It'd be a nice, thing. And that was it with the honey mustard. And I also got an extra packet of honey mustard for my fries. So I don't know. I think it was a time where like honey mustard was just not that popular or just new. Kind of like Wendy's was the place to get honey mustard. Kind of like Arby's is the place to get horsey sauce. If you know, you know. But the fun thing about working the grill, Chris, is when I any burgers we didn't sell that were not fresh enough, guess what those burgers became?
Chili.
Absolutely. Cut up that thing. And then I got to close. And guess who got to make the chili when he was closing down for the night?
You?
I did. Playing Motown Philly on the radio at night. Everybody's gone. No one can hear. I'm open up those industrial size cans of tomatoes, and I'm hoping I don't get cut. not slipping on the floor because they're those slippery like brown tiles, and it's like, and I couldn't remember if like I actually locked up. It was a manager that was just angry. They had to wait for this stupid teenager to finally finish up.
Yeah.
And you know what, Chris? You know what? I think that is one of the grossest experiences of my life. Coming out of a Wendy's after like that shift, after being in the grill, and you just feel
all the heat and the oil. Oh yeah,
exactly. Gosh. And then you go out to your car, which at the time I was driving a Cadillac 1981 Cadillac Sedan DeVille.
Okay.
It had leather seats, so I was fancy, Chris. It had a sunroof that leaked, so my dad had to caulk it shut. And guess what? It had that I think would be the coolest thing in 1981.
Car phone?
What was the thing before car phones?
Walkie-talkie?
CB radio.
Oh, wow.
And it did have a tape deck, which was kind of surprising. Like, had a tape deck? I mean, at that point, I'm like, it's got to have an 8-track, an 8-track, right? Nope, it had a CD. So in 1981, Cadillac. And it was kind of weird because I'm like, I don't even know how to use this. There was no instruction manual. I'm like, do I just try to talk to people? So, Chris, I was not successful. It could have been horribly wrong. Like, I could have been like,
it's true.
I need help. Come find me. And then, you never hear of Todd again. But I thought maybe like, and cell phones were a thing at that time. Like, but I thought maybe if I could like get in an accident or something, I just call a trucker up and I'm sure he'll stop by.
Yeah.
Didn't happen
I'm sure.
So no successful like breaker, Smokies on my tail, Chris.
Yeah.
And people would be in the car, like if I made a big turn, because the seats were like that, like slippery leather. It would just slide across. It was a bench seat too. I don't know if you ever drove a bench. Like it's just, there's no divide. It's just one long.
Yes.
So if you're short in the front, that person in the front better be short too, because it's not working for anybody. But the sad part about that car, it was my first car, but it had a technology called positive traction, Chris. You know what that means?
No.
It means it's supposed to transfer power to a wheel if it needs it. So it's not all-wheel drive or anything. It's just, for some reason, that this weird thing. It's like, you know how well that worked in Michigan winters, Chris?
Probably not great.
Not at all, because it was really a rear-wheel drive car. I ended up the ditch so many times. Like, my dad's like, don't you know how to drive a car? And like, I was 16. I'm like, no, I'm 16. This is when I'm learning how to drive a car in the winter. It is what it is. Because I'll show you. So he got in the car, drove me. He ended up the ditch too. Guess how long we kept that car, Chris?
2 years.
No, we got rid of it like literally 2 days.
Oh.
I ended up getting back to the car that my sister had.
Yeah.
That we were supposed to sell. They had a wooden bumper because the bumper fell off. My dad put that on there. And it was great. It had pleather. I think he called it vinyl seating at the time. It had like a wire that stuck out because it wasn't connected. So you always poke somebody, and it was great.
Interesting.
And of course, I spent way too much on a tape deck from Duke's Tape Shack and new speakers. And of course, was playing NWA straight out of Compton.
Oh, okay.
And that's the rest of the story. Wow, that was a journey, wasn't it? All to talk about Taco Bell. So, Chris, treat your wife and keep that little packet, and no one will ever know, and you'll be happy.
She will be.
And you give your kids the chips and cheese and say that's all you're getting. Until you be quiet and you go to bed.
Yeah.
That's all we're getting, Papa? Yes. Yes. See, I made your children like little bridge kids, like, yes, Papa. Like Oliver. My son was an Oliver, by the way.
Well, let's talk about some things that we watched then.
Wait, you're not having enough fun talking about disciplining your children and talking about Todd's past?
My children, well, I enjoy listening to your stories about the past and Cadillac.
It's like, listen to the old man children in my day. So we need to talk about the show. We both watched it.
Yes.
And you were kind of like, did you watch Lanterns? Did you watch Lanterns?
Yes.
And, man, Chris, DC, it feels like it's up, it's down. It's up, it's down. Typically, it's more down than up. James Gunn, I think he's the right guy, but I think everything he picks will not land. Just reality, right?
Yeah.
Did you see Supergirl?
I did.
So was it like literally the worst movie in the world? That
I feel like it was the worst movie in the world, but it was fine. Like I don't know why. Like it's not as bad as like say the Green Lantern movie. So
not many things are. That's, I mean, Ryan Reynolds is still getting, laughs out of those every time he mocks it. So, hey, I'll give him credit.
Yeah. But man, Lanterns, this pilot episode, whew.
So going into this, we've been hearing about this show, and it was like, oh, it's coming in August. And, when I heard the premise, I'm like, this is kind of cool. They called it, True Crime? Was it? No.
True Detective.
True Detective with Green Lantern. So I'm like, this is kind of cool. Kind of peeling everything back. Green Lanterns have always been space cops. Mm-hmm. This time, though, they're space cops in their sector investigating crime. And I like the fact that they kind of, I'll just put this right here, Chris. I mean, there eventually will probably be some spoilers. I'll put out a little banner to say that, but I'll tell us when we're doing it. Yeah. But I like the fact that they kind of laid this out. They made it felt like he is part of the world as we got. We already got Guy Gardner in the first Superman film. Yep. He's appeared elsewhere. I think he was in an episode of Peacemaker, I think, and he showed up somewhere else. Yep. And we have been seeing that he's going to show up in this as well. But we get his really good way to talk about his history, right? In a way that wasn't overbearing. It wasn't like an origin story. We just heard how it happened. So, and not many people know Green Lantern anyways. I mean, cartoons, probably the Justice League Unlimited, and that's about it. So, I mean, you could have watched the Green Lantern movie, but I mean, which was, the origin wasn't wrong. It just was.
No, just not good.
No, nobody, it's notorious or infamous. So, we got this world where he's there. We kind of get an interview with him when he first reveals himself, like in 1996. Mm-hmm. A young Jon Stewart just happens to be watching it.
He was still he was 10 years in, I thought, right?
I think so, but I think that's when he finally revealed himself, right? He was probably wearing the mask previously, probably, and now he doesn't. And he kind of comes on and kind of a reveal. It's kind of like LeBron, The Decision, but with Hal Jordan. And it's funny because we got a young Jon Stewart. I think we know it's Jon Stewart at the time, and he's watching here, but basically his head. Could say turn off the TV. Dad's coming. I'm like, I'm not sure. So we do get kind of that perspective on Jon Stewart, and then we get a perspective of Hal, and then we jump forward. So we have 1996, then we have 2016. Those are the 2 years, right? The two time zones we're talking about, and then I'll eventually talk about the other one. So we'll talk about when we get into spoilers. So what did you think of the premise and the setup?
Very cool. I mean, this is the thing. I will watch one trailer for anything now that I'm interested in, and I will stop watching after that, because the problem is I feel like these trailers nowadays reveal so much.
Especially because they typically don't just show you what's in the first episode, right? They'll tell you things you don't know what it is. You're like, is that the first episode, or is it showing parts of episode 5?
Right. But that being said, even with that, I thought this was a great episode. I thought the premise was really cool. I liked, again, very much so with True Detective, where you are looking at two different or multiple.
I've not seen True Detective. The closest thing I saw was the True Detective with Jodie Foster.
The night, and which is one of the showrunners of this.
And I only saw the first episode, but I'm like, I really liked it. I know people said True Detective season 2 is bad, but 1 is great.
Season 2 is bad. 1 was amazing, and 1 is I think that's where
is there a 3, or is it just there is a third 1, 2, and then the other one?
There was 1, 2, the third one I didn't watch. I need to watch that.
I've heard it's good. I think it came back. I think they finally redeemed itself, right?
Okay. Yeah. And then the Night Country. Although apparently Night Country was not supposed to be a True Detective.
Yeah, they said it was linked, but it was not really. But that show, I felt and I don't know if True Detective had any type of supernatural or things, but that definitely was Night Country, right? I mean, it was full of so I don't know how that ended, but I really liked what I saw in the first episode. It was surprise, Chris. That's the first episode.
No finishing, but this is just very cool. The whole mystery part of it, them. And again, like you mentioned, I'm not a big Green Lantern fan or anything. Like you said, I've only watched him in Justice League Unlimited, and all that stuff, and it was just kind of cool to see this whole even that scene. Oh, it was so cool.
Oh yeah, because you what's he possible of doing? And the way he reveals himself, kind of he just feel like he's the FBI coming in to take jurisdiction away, right, from the local cops. And it plays out he is now considered to be kind of part of a bigger thing, and then you just see some resentment, And some people view him as a hero.
Yeah.
We don't know his whole past. We only see pieces of it. So it's like, has he done things that has caused him to be where? And that's where we're at now. It's like
I think that's why it's like I think it's why it's a great episode. I like the fact that the name of the episode is called Pilot, which is a play on word.
Oh, I love that. Yeah,
because Hal Jordan is a pilot, and
he's a test pilot for the Air Force. And I think, I grew up. Green Lantern was my character that I fell in love with as a kid. But I came to the point where literally it was a couple of issues, and then all of a sudden Hal Jordan pissed off the Guardians, or he's pissed off. He left, and then John Stewart shows up. I'm like, who's this John Stewart guy? I didn't know about him. So it sounded like, and then John Stewart thinks he's just a new character. Oh, he's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
It was always supposed to be like, if anything happened to Hal Jordan, John Stewart's got it. And there always used to be only one Green Lantern per sector. And for anybody who knows that, that's the core. It's kind of like your jurisdiction is each sector is gets a hero selected from that area, so they know the people. They can be that way. They're selected, and then if something happens to them, basically, and I don't know if this is any different, the Ring actually seeks out its next hero. Basically, they judge you.
Although they, at least in the show, they kind of hint at that's like not necessarily what's happening here. But
and in this case, the way that Hal Jordan got hit was Abin Sur, an alien, crash landed, was dying in the ship.
Yep.
And the Ring, I think the Ring brought him to Abin Sur.
Yes.
Or he was just found him there. But then it was like, basically the whole thing is, the question is, are you afraid, right?
Are you afraid? Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the questions. So it is like, the whole thing about Green Lanterns are their power is their will. Yes. And lack of fear is kind of like, the man without fear is Daredevil. But so it's very cool. I like the fact that we're getting two Lanterns, so we get kind of this old cop, new cop, because there's always been that dynamic with Hal and John. And we do get a little bit about, John. I like the way that Hal tells the story. He's like, yeah, you probably heard this before. He goes, tell me your version. And John Stewart is the exact opposite. Tightened up, all in, raised by a dad that kind of, when we see that moment with his dad, I'm like, what the hell's going to happen?
He's like the extreme dance mom,
Oh, yeah. And he's all in. It's not like he doesn't resent it. It's like he's been trained for this.
Yeah.
And his dad's like, you will be the one.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. And that's interesting, because I don't know a lot about John's dad, but he was a Marine. I believe John served in the Marine Corps, and then where Hal served in the Air Force. So, there's always rivalry in the service as well. Yeah. But what I liked about this, Hal typically has kind of always been portrayed as kind of like a goody-goody, no personality, milquetoast. Later years in the comics with Jeff Johns, he was basically changed to have more of a personality, which I like, because when I was in the Air Force, Chris, the cockiest guy you don't want, you love what they do, but you don't really want to hang around with them if they're not doing what they do. And that's a pilot.
Yeah.
Yep. When I was in Korea, I was in the dorms with the other officers. Pilots were the one that would they play hard. Because they I could die, I could crash, and I played taps at a pilot's funeral in Korea. So they do, even in peacetime, they can die because things can go wrong. So you don't get into that type of aircraft, do those type of things, going that speed, without feeling like, hey, I'm the best.
Got no fear. Right.
Yeah,
he's got no fear.
Exactly. No fear. That's like those things. And I have no fear. I'm a test pilot. So I like that they touched on that. And you can see it in our Hal Jordan, although you see how he's changed, because there's a moment that's great. Basically, the Lanterns have a way of basically documenting their history. And I don't know, Chris, it may even be like, yeah, we need to surveil you a body cam. Did you do something bad?
Yeah.
And apparently this Hal Jordan, something happened a long way from 1996 to 2016.
Yeah.
Where he's actively training John Stewart, where you found out he has not backed up his Hal Jordan hologram since, what was the date? 2010?
It was 10 years before that.
2006.
2006, yeah.
And what did you think of that, Hal?
Definitely more upbeat. And again, kudos to Kyle Chandler. He did a great job with the character. I'm
so glad he was picked for this role.
Yeah, just show him just feeling. I don't know if it's the weight of being this character and dealing with whatever he had to deal with through his time as the Green Lantern. But he was like, that 2006 version of him was still like in his prime and still kind of like hopeful and like kind of nice. And then like it's such
something. It feels like something has happened where he's like, I'm not going to record my stuff for this many years, because they do it because it's kind of a way to like document. But what was the other? Was there another purpose beyond just documentation? Maybe it's even reference like training or something, because John was able to bring it up and then like, oh, he hasn't trained. You haven't trained this. Like, it's kind of interesting. It's almost like it's almost like he tells us, like he tells on Hal for like, oh wait, he's not doing what he's supposed to do. So Aaron Pierre is great as John Stewart. I had not seen him in his previous role, which kind of got him this role.
Yeah,
and he's
Rebel
great.
Ridge, yeah.
So beyond that, we do have this like emerging like, why is Hal in this town?
Yeah.
Why did he go? He's got a gut feeling. And then we find out, well, this is very close to where he found Abin Sur. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I like it. And then there's like some interesting like small town dynamics, right, Chris? They're in the middle of nowhere. And of course you got like the people that run the town and
well, the thing I heard someone say this, where this feels so much like what Secret Invasion should have been.
Yeah.
Where the aliens are among us and we don't know who they are.
And the only reason we find out is because someone's got a gut feeling, right? Yeah. Like the police officer, why are you showing up here, right? And he goes, I got a feeling. He doesn't reveal anything. Doesn't even tell John Stewart anything.
Right. Yeah.
So it becomes like, okay, there's something here. Then we find out some things about the lead actor, the lead guy, the guy who runs the town, or that guy. He's a great actor. I can't. Yeah. I don't know what I've seen him. I know what I've seen him in. He's been
in so many things. I know. And
he reminds me like Timothy is like he's the guy. If you can't get Timothy
Oliphant, right?
Yeah, it's like if you can't get Timothy Oliphant, you get this guy because he kind of looks like him and. He's got that persona.
Yes.
He was in that really weird movie called Pandemonium with Bruce Campbell about the town. It was about basically a satanic panic. But he was kind of like this weird preacher dude. And I'm like, he was amazing in it.
Garrett Dillahunt is his name.
That's a name that's just like, if you told me that, Chris, I wouldn't be able to tell you that's the guy, right?
Oh, he was in Deadwood.
Okay, that's another series I've never watched, but I heard it's awesome. All those actors, and I heard it's almost like, did they actually say that word in the West at the Times? Apparently they did. Yeah, no, great cast, great direction. The town sheriff is great. Yeah. Kelly McDonald, and of course somebody's related to somebody in the town, right?
What's his name? Ritter. John Ritter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Jason Ritter. Yep. He plays like the defendant, public defendant, who happens to be married also to the police chief, who hates all of this stuff because she feels like you're basically waiting to take over and making my job irrelevant, and this is a small town matter. So it's been a lot of fun, and this, I think, some of the dynamics when we get into the actual investigation, Hal gets kind of proven right, and then some of the things are like. It's kind of neat. We actually get to see the Ring do some interesting things. Yeah. Which is cool. Yet we have not really seen the Green Lantern. Of course, they call it lanterns, but we don't see the green part. We do see the Ring, which is a little different, but I do like the fact that Hal is going to be like, it's almost like it's John Kreese from Cobra Kai being your Green Lantern instructor, essentially. Yeah. So no love, not nice. And Hal's instructor was Kilowog, different type of guy. He's had others as well, obviously. And then the person before him was Sinestro. So we know we are going to see Sinestro, and I just love it because I'm like, oh, he's just going all in on the look and everything. Yeah. So, I don't need it to be that bright green outlook. I don't mind if it's that way. I'm okay if it's more of like a police uniform, to be honest. Like it's a little bit more. I'm okay with that. And then we know the threat has already kind of been ruined. But we do know that something bad, and then obviously we hear from our buddy Guy Gardner in the trailer, kind of like something's bad's coming your way. So the cool part of it, I feel like I don't know how many seasons this is going to be, if it's going to be wrapped up, but the cliffhanger of the show, Chris, Was that surprising to you? Because we had a fast forward beyond 2016. I won't give much away. I'll be very vague. I don't want to spoil it. Did that surprise you?
Yes. Yes, it did. I didn't expect them to do it on the first episode. I expected something like this to happen during the show. But I've been going through some people like doing breakdowns and the stuff like that, and they're like,
so there's something there. I think you even said something to me oh, okay.
Yeah. So
but this feels like that moment in Game of Thrones, right? Like when he gets beheaded, like the hand gets beheaded. It's like, this changes everything. Or Bran gets pushed out of the window. And like,
just very surprising stuff. So
and I'm so glad that they're taking this approach, because we've had already the goofy, funny Green Lantern. And I'm glad Hal Jordan is just not considered, like, he's not important anymore.
Yeah.
So it's that good thing. But you do see that transition where we're headed. So I'm excited.
Fair, he's not. It's not that he's not buttoned up and serious all the time. He like, Kyle Chandler does joke around a lot too with this Hal.
It's like he's almost like kind of that, like, maybe dad who finally gives you credit, like after something, or he kind of comes around, but he kind of is also kind of like, I would say this, like, fathers and sons oftentimes will come to heads because dads are feeling old, and that when that son finally beats you at arm wrestling, or he beats you in Halo, Chris, it's like you just kind of feel like, am I the old? I mean, and that's the theme. He's supposed to be he's training him to be his replacement, and Hal's obviously not ready. He's got unfinished business, or he feels like, where do I fit then in life? Right? I'm no longer a pilot. I can't do this. So, and it sounds like, Hal was famous for having his girlfriend, Carol Ferris. He worked for airline, kind of was this one. There's no mention of any type of, we know about his dad. He talks about his dad dying as a test pilot as well. So he said, you can't have fear when you've lost your parent. And it's kind of like the greatest fear. But we have nothing else about his personal life. Nothing. It's almost like, have you left everything on the table, sacrificed everything for this role, and then you're going to lose it? That's got to feel pretty bad, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like I want a warrior's death rather than just to be passed over, right?
Right.
Go to Valhalla.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this. I think we're getting 8 episodes, Chris, with this. I think I don't know if they've listed out the number of episodes or what they're going to be called. Oh, here we go. 8 episodes.
Okay.
This is going out weekly until October 4th. And my wife this rarely happens, Chris. My wife was so angry at me because she didn't know this came out. Because typically Game of Thrones, those shows, she doesn't watch them. So I'll watch it my Sunday thing. I sit down, I sit here, have a good time, enjoy. And I felt so bad. I'm like, I didn't know you watched it. Oh, it came out. Honey, we'll watch the first episode on Friday if we need some time. Then that'll make our appointment showing. But I'm like, and she knows, like, if I do a podcast or something, I have to watch stuff right away. So she's not that person that has to do it. So I'm like, so sometimes she has to sacrifice for me. Sometimes she's like, you'll just tell me how it goes. Like, I saw End of Oak Street last week.
Okay.
Great movie. Loved it to pieces. And I told her, I'm like, because she said at first she wanted to go, and then she chose me. I'm like, man, you should have seen that movie. It was really good. It was great. Okay. So Lanterns, very excited for this. Don't know what's going to be next. Well, actually, I know what's next for DC because we're getting Clayface in the theaters.
In October,
and that looks amazing. It's different. I mean, this could be like the Joker equivalent of like, DC's doing something different. I hope it's not. I hope there's no singing in it and no Falea.
Well, he is an actor, right? So maybe he's.
Well, hopefully he's not a singing dance man, Chrissy. Chris, I mean, I don't want that. So sorry, I called you Chrissy. My wife, I call her Chrissy. So yeah, that's why she doesn't let me call her Chrissy anymore. Sounds like a guy's name. I'm like, okay. So unless you like to be called Chrissy, does your wife call you Chrissy?
No, I don't like her calling that me that anyway. So.
Just say, Christopher, please.
Yeah.
Christopher, please. Or Christoph. Ooh. Well, that's very fancy, Chris. Here we go, Chris. Time to pour.
Trying to.
You watching?
Okay.
This is live on TV. Live on TV. It's kind of a nice color.
Very
not
amber.
Easy, I don't think. A little amber, yeah. Let's see. And I will give it a scent. I will put it up to the camera, Chris, so you can see the foamy head. I tried to get it to be not so much. It's actually not bad. So the carbonation overwhelming. So, Chris, I'm going to take a whiff.
In a Dunkaroos cup.
Take a whiff. Nice. Yes, in a Dunkaroos cup. Take a whiff.
I can't smell it.
There you go. And Chris, I will now take a sip, and I will. Should I put it on a tongue, roll it around, kind of like, spit it out into a butt?
It's not whiskey.
Okay. Got a little more head in that, so I'll probably get a different flavor. You know what? good balance.
Yeah.
Malty, hoppy is good and not overwhelming. It's not like you're, getting a dash of allspice pumpkin pie, which is good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it. So this is good. So yeah, check out Evil Twin Brewing, our most popular pumpkin ale. What a great name, Chris. Those marketing geniuses over there, rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, it really does.
It's effective though. It's got a lot of pumpkins.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and it actually is what it is. So it actually describes what the beer is. And I will tell you, Chris, most of us say, when we look at a beer these days, we have no clue what it is. It's got a weird name. They don't say anything about it. And for some reason, Chris, I'm going to ask you one question.
Yeah.
Why is it that like beer is allowed to not list any ingredients, like calories or anything? It's so weird, right?
I didn't even think about that.
It's like, why? What? I mean, we get calories on everything. I think even apples have a calorie like ingredient deck. I'm like, I literally am trusting what they say. I mean, they will tell you typically ABV, like the percentage. Sometimes they'll tell you, what is it? What's the bitterness scale?
They do that too?
No. Sometimes they will, yeah, just to tell you how bitter it is, which is not always true, which is kind of cool. If you like more bitter things, you go to that. If it's really low, it's typically malty and hoppy. And then sometimes you even do like specific gravity, which when you do that, I'm like, nerd. If you know what specific gravity is, you're obviously paid attention in chemistry. No, just joke. It's funny. But yeah, other than that, yeah, and then rarely do they even tell you like, oh, this, you get like a big picture. I'm like, it looks cool, but I have no clue I'm drinking, and it's $6 a can. I'm like, do I want to take that risk? So I do appreciate the fact that a lot of beers, like we have Total Wine here, they allow you to just buy a single, which is a big fan of that.
Nice.
So that is it. So Chris, really, really quick, I think the theme of houses, you have redeemed your house. Your house is no longer has the ugliest kitchen in America. No, it's the most beautiful kitchen in America with amazing amenities. It's wonderful. If you sell your house in the future, people say, man, who decided to put that kitchen stand with that awesome feature? Man, I'm buying that. That's worth $5,000 right there. You can tell how much they put into it. Because you know, when people see a new kitchen, they say, oh, I'll pay $30,000 more, because people always think that they know what, nobody pays for, obviously, I'm lying. Nobody pays for more money because they say they did that. Like, they expect it now.
Right.
Where's your gold leaf? That's great. But I want to say one of these shows that I am a big fan of, and it's reality, but it's in the reality of the funnest sense, because I think we can all relate to it. We have all been to a house where we said, whether you see it on the outside or you get a chance to look at, what the heck did they do? It's that pink house. You're like, is that a choice? Do they like
carpet
pink?
In the bathroom?
Yes. Is there carpet in the bathroom? Is the carpet going up to the top of the thing? Are there design choices that said, I really like flamingos, and it's 90% of my personality, and it will be reflected in this house, and it will not be changed. I'll probably die, and someone will get this house. But yet these people will pay like 10% above asking price, Chris. Of course they do, right? Because it's like, and then, we talk about this. When it comes to house hunting, someone will always be excited about something. Another person will be like, I guess I better accept this because it's not worth the battle. Like, my wife loved the first house. I thought, I'm supporting her. It's our first house together that we really bought after we got out of the Air Force, because we had rental homes and things like that. The Air Force gives us. And I just like, oh God, I'm going to hate doing all of the yard work at this house, because the person who had it did all this gardening, and it's like, it just went to hell because my wife's not a gardener and I begrudgingly will pull weeds and mow. So ugliest houses in America. This is like season 10. I love this show.
Season 10? Oh
my God. Well, maybe 10. I don't know. 8, maybe 7. I don't know. I lose track, Chris. But they're fun. They're great. It's the show is like typically 30 minutes long. They go to like 3 houses. They do each region. They do every region, and then every region has a winner. And then eventually they go against each other. And the top house that wins Ugliest House in America gets $150,000 makeover. Retta from Donna, who played Donna in Parks and Rec, is this host, and she's hilarious. She's a comedian. She dresses often more amazing than the house she's going to, which is amazing. I love it to pieces, and she's just hilarious. And so this is the first one they did, and then she also does scariest houses in America. So it's more about like, are these houses haunted and weird things, like people died, and it's fun. It's fun. And then there's also then they had like decided these are so amazing. we're just going to do all of these things. So I'm going to share my screen. So basically, they pick a region. Riddle will talk about it, like give you a little history of the area they're going to. So they're going to the southeast, right? They're going to Raleigh, North Carolina. She'll basically say, "Oh, this is a wonderful place." Everything. He goes, "Doesn't look bad from the outside." And they're like, "What?" So there's our house, Chris. Look how much glass. Look at that house, Chris. It's like the White House in Raleigh, North Carolina. You're like, not too bad from the outside, right? And then I'll just fast forward. See, I'll show you some of like the classics here. All glass can't be very, it's got to be very hot. And then you just see Retta's reaction. And then at the end of the episode, she'll like tell you, like, she'll give the house a name. Ooh. I mean, just look at this, Chris.
Oh,
look at that lighting. It's amazing. 80s Indian lighting, glass blocks everywhere. Of course, he's wearing a arm brace for some reason. I mean, carpal tunnel don't happen when you do that, dude. I mean, look at these the bathroom, more glass. I mean, just so much, Chris. It's like people love it. Non-private bathroom, no door. I mean, what are we doing here? But I love Retta's outfit. She's very hilarious. And then she'll basically rate the house on like how ugly it is. Let's see if I can find it. The rating for this episode. Here she goes. She's leaving. And then like they just do these dumb things. Like there's a door just there above the stairs. And they put bars above it. But you can't go. It's like some toddler's going to die. Oh, and is that on the floor? It's glass tile floor. So that's like those things where it's like you think you're going to fall. So Retta is just amazing. Just her the way she dresses, the way she shows up. Oh, look at that. There's no railing. It's above the garage. I love this.
Amazing.
So, and then she typically names the house, which makes me laugh. So is there a name to this house? Oh, here we go. They're calling it the Crystal Death Trap. She gives it an ugly appearance of 3 out of 5. Bad function, 4 out of 5. I mean, cleaning glass like that, nobody wants to do that. And then nobody wants privacy when they go to the bathroom, Chris. Everybody loves it. Surprise, yes, it's not a good idea. This is just like somebody had a dream. So that is essentially what you get, Chris. So you get all these episodes, they rank it, and then the last episode's the makeover show.
Okay.
We're in the current season. We're very excited because now they're going to select the house.
See, but Chris, tell me, you could be finishing Night Country instead of watching another.
No. This is like my wife and I have agreed. She likes reality shows. I don't want to watch wedding dress shows, Chris. So it's this. Right. This is where we're going. She watches a sewing competition show, Chris.
Oh God. Okay,
this is where I go. We also have been watching Widow's Bay. But my wife is often too scared, or like I don't like this, but she wants to watch more. And then we've also watched Inside Man and Man on the Inside, and there's another show too. Yeah. So there's shows we need to catch up on. But typically by the time we get ready to watch stuff, my wife's yelling at me like I'm a teenager, like go to bed. I'm like, well, I want to stay up and do cool stuff. So it's fun. I love these shows. There's also another show called Zillow Gone Wild where they show us the craziest real estate, and Jack McBrayer hosts that, so another comedian. And they have another one about Airbnbs you can rent. They're just crazy. It's Casey. So I just love these shows. It's like they're just entertaining.
HGTV. Just
it's HBO Max, Chris.
Oh,
I'm not a peon and pay for the HGTV. I pay for the HBO Max, Chris Vidal. So love that show. It's great. Anything else you wanted to talk about? Because there's one show I'm so far behind on it, but I love the first season.
Yeah, real quick. I just started watching Reacher season 4. It's been good so far.
Are these all based on the books?
This is based on the books. Yeah.
Okay. Tom Cruise has not showed up yet.
Tom Cruise has not shown up yet. Alan Richardson is just a walking slab of meat.
Just carrying $5 in his pocket, gets clothes from the convenience store, takes a bus.
Exactly.
And then he finds out like the biggest conspiracy theory in a town.
Always. And then I watched a little bit of this, for some reason, season 2 of High Potential.
how is it? That's a show I'm like, that looks fun.
It's procedural. It's very much.
It's like Castle. Is it the new Castle?
It's I guess. It's basically, she's basically Sherlock Holmes, right? Like she's just very, very smart, and like
but she never achieved anything with her. Right? Isn't it like she's very? Yeah. It's like great potential, no execution. Is she a mom too?
She's a mom. And all that kind of good stuff there. So it's interesting.
But is it going to be like, is there ever is it just single-ish episodes, or is there like any overarching?
There's there are. Is it called procedural or like
procedurals? Like every episode you have a crime and you finish it. Yeah, it is high five.
That. It is like that, but it is also there is still an overarching, like there is like beat
kind of like a lot of those shows have done that. Like I remember in Castle, they're like, oh, we got to solve whoever killed somebody, but everything. But you'd get even the X-Files had that. They had like Monster of the Week, but it's like, what's up with the black blood and the aliens? Yeah,
right. Yeah,
I do like those type of shows because at least they do feel like you're not just showing up and a witty catch line. You solve the crime, you go home, and nothing changed.
Yeah.
I am interested in that show. I do like the lead, obviously, from It's Always Sunny, and then I mean, and I like just the goofball shows. I mean, I don't know if did you ever watch Medium?
No, I didn't watch it.
Good show.
What's her name?
Patricia Arquette. I was like
Severance. She's in Severance.
Yeah, I mean, just amazing actress. She's amazing in this show, and I think it's one of the most realistic views of a family dynamic I've ever seen. The husband, the wife, everything's going on. It's like, wow, it's really good, and it's got some of those things. It's just really good show. Really underrated. But with that, it's on season 2. It's probably on Hulu, right? Disney Plus.
It is. I think so.
Or you can tell me it's on Peacock, and I'm like, Chris. I do have Peacock though because I had Walmart Plus, and I get ads though. Oh, I'm a peon. I'm not paying for that ad-free stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
I mean, I watched some movies that they were okay. A Real Pain with Jesse Eisenberg. He directed, wrote it.
Oh yeah.
And
isn't that they're like
Kieran Culkin? Yeah, they do the.
Didn't they were like
to Poland.
Was it there for someone's death?
Yeah.
Or,
their grandmother died, but they gave
That's
them.
right.
Their grandmother died, and these two cousins go on this trip to see where she grew up.
That's
so
right.
she in her will, she gave them like money to go do this trip, and like
you must do this or you will get nothing. You'll get a bag of chips and cheese.
Exactly.
I tell you, that's your children. Right? Should not be in my will. You'll get chips and cheese.
Yeah. So that was.
I've heard it's good though. I mean, it's kind of interesting. Kieran Culkin is just.
I don't know if I'm a very good like film analyst in this way because like I didn't get what the ending meant, so I'm gonna have to just like look something up.
Got it. Was there something like they probably didn't really? If you missed it, maybe you missed that connection. Like, I looked at. Yeah, okay.
I don't know, but I'll look it up.
Just go to Wikipedia, Chris. Just don't even watch movies. Just what happens. Like scary movies. I'm like, do I really know about scared, or am I just going to read the
That's
Wikipedia?
all I do. I just read the plot.
Exactly. Or I'll watch a movie on a computer and like I'll look away.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to get scared. Is the Babadook there? Yeah. I don't want to look. Yeah. I can hear it. Yeah. I want to look. I'm a chicken. I heard it's like Jesse Eisenberg directed it, and then Kieran Culkin. Man, that kid came out of nowhere, right?
He was. Yeah.
Is he the best Culkin? Is he the best Culkin? I like Macaulay. He's come around.
Yeah, well, he's good.
He's in Fallout. Who knew that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's in Fallout.
Anything else, Chris?
And then I saw the drama. Although to be honest, I was watching it pretty late, so I kind of fell asleep. So
isn't that the best? Like, I think I know what happened.
The credits rolled. And I was like, oh, I guess I.
Oh, if that's a version, it's like, oh, great movie. Like. It was over in a second.
Whoops.
Great credits.
Anyway. So yeah, that was.
I remember my old co-host Charlie would always tell me like go to a movie in the afternoon, he'd fall asleep. I'm like, are you 85 years old? I'm like, just get a coffee, man. I'm like, and he's like, because he loved reclining. I'm like, stop reclining. Yeah, maybe. Like my dad, he would get in his recliner. Daddy's sleeping. Just resting my eyes.
Just resting my. Yeah,
I heard the drama is unique though. I heard it's like I think it sends out that like mixed message. Like, is it a rom-com? But apparently it's not at all. It's kind of like a weird like
yeah.
So I may have to Wikipedia this, Chris, and just maybe I can tell you how good it is and whether it's worth watching awake.
Yeah, I mean, I got to the part where why it's called the drama,
where it gets weird.
Yeah, where it gets weird.
Okay,
so there's that.
Yeah, it's kind of like Fight Club. Really wasn't about a Fight Club, right? It was like Fight Club had the worst like advertising because like everybody like dismissed it. It's like, what is this like macho bull crap?
Yeah,
and then it's like, oh, that's not. It would be like the Fast and Furious, but it's actually like a drama, and they're like, there's it's the family issues are the problem. You see them drive to therapy very fast.
Yeah.
Family problems, drama. too therapy, too much too therapy or need therapy. I don't know. I'll come up with a catch line, Chris. I'm on the spot. I can't get that back. So really quickly, I'm glad you're watching better things than I am. I just feel like I'm watching a lot of like Arrested Development, like finally catching up to like the Netflix episodes finally after all these years.
Yeah.
Not very good. And then I watch a lot of bad like YouTube videos about the 80s or like, oh, this is a thing. I'm like, oh God, I got to get out of these rabbit holes. But very quickly, this one kind of snuck out of the blue and what I've been playing. And this is a demo you can try out now. It's a Devolver Digital game. And we feel like they always just like have the game that's like sneaks out of nowhere. Like, where did this game come from? So Chris, did you like the game Peggle?
No.
Okay. Oh, you did not like this. You don't like fun.
I don't like fun, I guess. What's going on with this one?
Right. When you finish a level with funny animals.
This kind of gives me like Geometry Wars kind of thing.
Exactly. So, folks, if you're not watching it on screen, check out a game called Hyper Drop, a pachinko roguelite. Guess what, folks? A pachinko is always a roguelite. It ends. You don't carry your progress. You have those little metal balls and you're done. So I think it's funny. But this is essentially Peggle, if you played it before, where you're dropping a ball down, you have to do things, getting points. What makes this game so addictive? And the demo's out there. Basically, you can play up until you stop on the first level. You are essentially given an option to select different power-ups. So your power-ups can be like, oh, you can select something to be more physicsy or explodey or whatever, and it gives you like 4 different versions. And you select those, and you get like 4 different pegs to put in. Mm-hmm. So if you just pick the wrong selection of things, your game is over. Your goal is to hit a score count. The whole point is multipliers. So if like you get like the bare minimum is like 15 points, but like the first level is you got to get 2,500. So yeah, you have to find a way to really understand where you're going to, because it goes across the screen. You just click. And it's very just like a 1-click game. That's it. But it's the setup. It's fun. It's like Plinko. You put the thing, it's where it goes. Everybody loves that. Huh. But the fun is really what you can do. And just like, it's almost like a Balatro where you get through the first thing. You then can get power-ups. You can get things that modify your ball type. Like you can be square size, can look like a banana. You can have the ball, if it hits enough pegs, can do certain things. You also can get power-ups. Like if you can stay alive for like X number of minutes, you get more multipliers. You get a thing called a balloon. Basically, if you hit it, even if your ball goes down, the balloon goes up and then starts hitting things the opposite way. Oh. And then you get like things that almost like almost like gravity, Chris, where it pulls your ball in and then it hits things like keeps hitting it and you get points. So then every ball you are given typically options like, oh, you can select this or you can add another thing. You can choose it and you get basically all these upgrades you can choose, or you can say, I want randomly weird stuff, and you get this upgrade chip. So it's almost like a little SD card. You put in it, shows it locking in. And it's interesting because the things you may thought were a great idea are not. But once you see like the craziness, Chris, it's like, how did I get 20,000 points on that? It's just addictive. So much fun. I think it's great. Music's great. It's so trippy. It's like Tetris Effect. It's like, ooh, okay. It's like Geometry Wars in regards to the visuals, but just it's like that adrenaline hit of like, you just get so excited, like pinball, right? You get the multi-ball, you get multi-balls, you get all these other weird things. You can just get like a ghost pin where it turns invisible. You go through it. So like it's balls. Exactly. And then somebody's like, that was the worst thing I've ever picked. And it's like, I got nothing. It's like the ball goes down. So I'm like, it's not even like pinball where you're like, if you get nothing and he comes down, he goes basically kicks you back out. I'm like, you don't even offer that. And it's a roguelike in the sense that you can go as far as you do, but you only get 5 balls. Huh. So and if you get through it with 5, with 4 balls and you have 1 left over, you can then trade in balls to do something else. You can use it for like upgrades or whatever. So that's always your decision. Like, what do I want to do? And then it's like some allow you just to add more things. Like I want to get 3 more pegs, and you pick what they are. You can load them into your field. Obviously, the best thing you do is just put a lot of pegs there. But some are just fun, and some you can link together, like thing that brings them together. So it's like you actually get 2 points. You get 2 of those. So it's very ingenious. It's simple. But you do find out like, oh, there's a strategy here. I like this one. But they're like, I want to hear what other people pick, right? Okay. Where you put them, how your ball hits. It's like, is that gonna like go the right way? So it is a lot of strategy. So it's for me, it's just so much fun. I enjoy it. And then, you just, and then there's a cool thing. Like when you're done, Chris, you're like, oh, I'm done. You can re-throw the ball. Like at the end, you can have save it when you're done of balls. It's like, do you want to re-roll your last thing? Like, sure. Not really penalized by using them, or you can just stop. You don't get anything.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't know though is if there's any type. I mean, roguelite versus light versus like is always one of those things. Like light means typically you get something, right?
Yes.
It's not always fresh. Roguelike is you die, you start fresh. So I'm not sure what the roguelite element is. I think the demo they just don't allow you to do that. They just want you to see the fun and then come back. Which obviously worked because I'm going to share my score. So very fun. I enjoyed it a lot. This is out now. The demo's there. It'll be releasing. And I feel like it's a game that could be on anything. Could be on your iPad, your phone, because it's literally just, can it make enough like of those things explode? That's all it is. Love it. And then one other thing, Chris, do you like word games? Like the
Wordle?
Or things like that?
Every once in a while.
Okay.
Like Wheel of Fortune.
That Jeff Grubb put out there. I'm like, what is this game? It's very cool. So it's a 5x5 square of letters.
Okay.
And essentially you have 10 words to pick, and you're graded on the uniqueness and the number of letters, basically level of difficulty. So, and you get ranked. So I tried this for the first time yesterday, and this game is called, I sent it to my wife. I have to find this like link. Let me see if I can find it. The fun part about links is like my phone can do things. It's here. So I actually used Signal to put links into so that I can set on my phone. If there's a better way, folks, let me know. It's a game called Outlier. I'm going to show it on the screen.
Outlier, okay.
Oh God, I got the Nerd Check guys on the screen. Well, they're podcasting tonight with a guy with a Poogles. I think that's Eddie Wally's brother. I don't want to give them props anymore. They don't need it. So this is the game. It's called Outlier. It kind of reminds me of like Wordle, where it would be like New York Times.
Okay.
You're done. This was yesterday. I got 649 points. I was 23. That was my rank. You can share your score, and it will give you basically, my top word was prodigal. I got 41 points for rarity. So essentially, if I want to go to today, I think you can just like click in and play today. So that's what it looks like. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like Wordle. It's like you don't want to spoil anything because you want to see how people did. But essentially, the letters don't have to connect. So let's try one, Chris. You see a word there that you want to put in?
I mean, Twilight is one probably.
Oh, okay. And you cannot duplicate a letter. It has to be actually on there. So like an I would have to be on there twice. It is. So we could try it. So T, it'll tell you. And you don't get penalized if you pick the wrong word. So L is where? Yeah. This is a good one, Chris. Thank you. You're helping me win. Is there another T? There's not another T. So then you can go, we can't do that. So we could go, how about this? Let's try this. SHR. I'm going to just try one. Is there two L's? No, there's not. So you mean, let's just try shirt. Let's just try shirt. It's stupid. Is shirty a word, Chris? That's what my wife always does. Or shirts, maybe? Is there two S's? My wife does it in Scrabble.
Shrill? No, there's not two L's.
How about shirt? Is shirt in here? No. So can I just undo this? Oh, I got to go back one. There you go. You do that. SHRT, shirty, shirtle, shirtless. Anything else? Because typically it's when you start doing those like S's and the LYs and, but we'll do this. So if you do this, boom, submit it. It's not a rare word. 37 points, rarity 13. You keep going. So you have basically, it says 9 words left. 9 words left. You finish it. When you're done, you get to share your score. It puts all your words down here. So the goal is to get a high score, but ultimately, if you can get a really rare word, you look smart. Okay. So like mine was prodigal, 41 points. So I would say it's just one of those things where it's ultimately like, it's fun. It's one thing doing, it's brainless. You're going to probably try some vocabulary. I'm sure you can just cheat and say, hey, here's the letters. Tell me what it is. Or see what somebody did. Don't cheat, folks. Don't. But, like Scrabble, my mom was always allowed to have that dictionary out to make sure it was a real word. And people challenged it. So, yeah, it's a fun game. Outlier.
Okay, cool.
Outlier.com. It's playoutlier.com. So, Chris, any games?
I did not play any games.
Good for you, man. So. You were playing the game of kitchens.
Game of kitchens. That's all I did. So,
is there a kitchen remodeling simulator out there?
I'm sure there's a home renovation game. I think we.
Does it actually teach you, or is it just like I fixed the pipe? Because that's what I think is the win. If they can teach you actually how to do it and teach you a skill, Chris, that is the dad game everyone's shown.
Car Mechanic Simulator does a pretty good job.
Well, that's cool.
It like simplifies a lot of things, but it's like even just the basic thing. Oh, I think it was called House Flipper. House Flipper.
Oh, that's right. Yes, because that's always a good idea these days when the interest rate is ridiculous. Oh, there's House Flipper 2? House Flipper 2, how to make a basement. You can learn how to make a basement, Chris.
There you go.
Hire a contractor, step 1.
Yeah, there it is.
Have them show up 2 days a week. Yeah. And then there's actually a new game too in that realm. It's called it's about retro game selling, like system selling, and you repair the systems. It's weird. I don't know what the name retro game simulator. I think it's like repair simulator or something. But there's everything. There's even like a PC build simulator that's out. Basically, you just learn how to do it. I'm like, well, yeah, because nobody can afford to make a PC, so you just have to do it on your online browser on Steam. So. Yeah. So I think this is kind of cool. We're in an interesting realm of like, guys, touch grass, get out there, do something fun. I'm working on my garage project, do something fun. Use your hands, get out there because it allows you to kind of actually feel like alive versus having a just a lazy butt. So with that, Chris, we're getting the wild card portion, wrapping this up. Chris needs to eat. He's hungry, man. There's no chips and cheese waiting for him, unfortunately.
Sorry.
So anything new you want to talk about in the world of like music, books, events, collectibles, sports?
I am part of a local book. Well, I guess it's not local. It's a remote book club. And one of the books.
Is it more drinking or reading?
No, it's actually all talking.
So you actually do what you're supposed to do. It's not like those people say, I have a book club and just an opportunity to get together and watch Real Housewives.
No. We actually talk about the books.
I love that.
And the book that we're reading right now is called The Friday Afternoon Club. And I was like, oh, this is weird. But it's a memoir from this guy, Griffin Dunn.
Oh, yeah. Griffin Dunn is the son of...
Nick Dunn.
Oh, is it Nick Dunn? Because there's a Griffin Dunn, who was an actor, and he had a very famous dad, and he kind of fell out of like, I don't know, he just had a very short run of like popularity, and then it's like, you didn't really hear from
and he
him
kind of came back. He was on that show, This Is Us. He was like,
he was on that. See, I didn't watch the show, but I mean, I'll agree that
you only watched
one
episode. We get it.
Wait, no, I once I heard about like the fact that the crock pot was the problem, the calls. I'm like, I can't believe a show is all about a crock pot fire. Really? Are we doing this? So I'm going to share the screen. So this is the Friday Afternoon Club. Yeah. A lot of old people. They look very rich. Chris, is that true?
Sort of. Like they were well. I mean, his father worked in.
Is that him right there? As a kid?
I don't know. Actually,
got to be him, right? Or is that him?
It might be him. That might be him.
Not the guy with the handlebar mustache.
Yeah. I don't know. It's an interesting book. He lived a very interesting life. And he was very close friends with Carrie Fisher, so he talks about her a lot.
Yeah. Well, if he was friends with Carrie Fisher, there's probably a lot of cocaine going around.
Yeah. So it is. It was such. It's been a good read so far. I'm like halfway through it. Currently.
Was it Dominic Dunn? Was his dad? No, you said his name was
Dominic. Is
an uncle probably? Because Dominic Dunn was like a big like crime novelist. I think he did some things like that too.
Yes, he does talk about him a little bit.
So this is almost like a royalty within Hollywood because I just even the things here, Chris. It says at 8, Sean Connery saved him from drowning. At 13, he was desperate to hook up with Janis Joplin. God, she must have been like 30. I mean all these weird things, and then he was the launch party for Tom Wolfe's book. I mean, 16, you get kicked out of a boarding school. I mean, this is kind of like one of those people that's like this is like the Hollywood royalty because in America we really don't have royalty. We have like the Kennedys, and then we have like the famous like the Houstons and all these very famous Hollywood families that just don't really exist anymore. But I mean, this feels like one of those people that were just part of that like environment.
Right.
That's kind of cool. How did you guys arrive on this book?
Someone just picked it. Just randomly picked it, and it was like, okay.
That's very cool. And how did you get hooked up with this book club?
From work, former job. They decided to do a book club during COVID, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I wanted to try and do a little bit more reading And there we go.
Isn't it nice? Like you feel like homework is going to make me a reader, because if I'm not, then I will get distracted by something else. You feel like it's an obligation, like I got to do it. So you can kind of justify it to yourself versus me, like, oh, I'm going to read at night every night. What's happened on Jimmy Kimmel tonight? Or I'm so tired, but I'm like, oh yeah, or I stayed up too late. Very cool, man. I like the idea of a book club. I know people have turned like video game book clubs, kind of like, hey, this is discuss. I like discussing anything. As you know, we're talking about this stuff, so we do that. So consider this your mini Todd club. Everything Todd is talking about. For me, this is a weird one because Chris, comic books are synonymous for not really having permanence of death, right? Nobody stays dead. They come back. You know, oh, it was just it's fun time. Like certain TV shows we just talked about. There's just a thing. It's like, what do you expect? So back in the day, you know, comic books, they didn't have a lot of like ways to read old stories or catch up because there weren't trade paperbacks. So it was like single issues. You missed it. And typically with comics, you just jumped in. Like hopefully Stan Lee explains it in a word bubble that something happened with this dude. There was no recap. It was just what it was. And you just kind of like, hey, you figured it out. Or you found a story or you asked a guy. So one of the cool things that Marvel used to do is kind of like, well, maybe we could like give the nerds, real nerds, like some type of reference. So it was called the Marvel Universe Handbook. So this was basically a way, like they typically would do like A through T or A through Z, and they would just like, you know, give you a little bit of everything. It always had these cool like gatefold covers. Okay. And then what they would do is kind of a way to do this. I probably could just share screen, but they do this like, oh, and that does not work at all.
That does not work.
So you can see it. They typically will give you like some characters, some designs. Sometimes we do specialty artwork. One of the favorites was like, oh, here's the SHIELD headquarters. And they would just show you like the design of it. And like, oh, there's a cafeteria and a bathroom on the second floor. Very cool. I'm glad they know where to poop. But but they did kind of like, hey, what characters in the Marvel use have stayed dead? So then they did a Book of the Dead deluxe edition. Of course, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I like, is it just one issue? No. 13, 14. I mean, this is like in the 80s. 16, 17. Is that Drex? That is Drex the Destroyer, Chris.
Nice. There he is.
There we go. I mean, just some weird characters, you know. And then this is 20th, of course. That's not a good look. Red Skull. Don't hail Hitler. And then I love this. This is like the 80s, so it's great. As a kid, I just loved it. But I'm like, I think it's just a fun collectible. I've been starting to frame comics and put them on the wall. I'm like, this is kind of fun. I'll pick a couple of these. It's kind of, especially spooky season. Why not? And then this one I noticed, they brought it back. 2004. Thor's on there. How did Thor die? I don't know, Chris, in 2004. They got little Bucky. They got an Ant-Man. They got apparently Kraven the Hunter, a Lion, another Captain Marvel who died. Fun fact, did you know the original Captain Marvel died of cancer in Marvel? And they did an actual one-shot?
Yeah.
Yep. Kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
And Captain Marvel was actually the name of Shazam in DC, and then they stole that name. So, really cool. I ordered these actually from mycomicshop.com because I'm like, saw this. And it was funny because they like, and it's with comics such a nerd. I mean, they said, do you want near print, near fine, mint, whatever? And I'm like, okay, what's going to be like not have a Kool-Aid stain or a torn cover so I can like those ads? But most of these were like near mint or very fine.
Okay.
I didn't pay. Guess what was the most expensive comic I bought, Chris?
Of all
those comics I showed. Because you sold some comics back in the day.
Drax one?
Okay, but no, what like price? What do you think the most expensive book was? Like cost wise?
I don't know, because I don't know what those things are really worth. Like maybe like $10.
Okay, $10 is your standing offer. $5.40. The cheapest book was $2.65. I actually got two of those. Those are actually very fine. And you know what? And you ask people what a fine thing is, don't know, because you can get comics officially graded, but nobody wants to pay $30 for a $10 book, and you can't tell me if it's mint, it's worth $85.
Yeah, it's like, and you get it graded, and then
it's slabbed. You can't open it, or maybe you can. If you can open it, then you've wasted all that money. Yeah. Well, you can, but then it's like, now you're like, oh, is it sealed? No. Okay.
Right.
You wasted money, son. I do like this. I really like them just for the novelty. I love covers. And I also like sometimes looking at the dumb ads for like Hostess cupcakes or things like that. I'm like, oh, well, that's fun. But these ones don't actually have back covers, so you don't even get that because it's a gatefold. You get all the fun stuff. So very cool. There's always some artists that actually were like designed to do all the art when they want to do something original. But yeah, I always loved like, oh, this guy was a power level 6. What does that mean?
What is it?
Like, who's actually deciding this stuff? Stan Lee doesn't care. He's retired. Yeah. He's smoking cigarettes and having an affair with Jack Kirby's wife.
Oh my god.
Maybe. We'll go from there. So that is what I was my wild card. Very fun. Just order. I'm like, I just you know what? Do something fun. Order some dumb books. Yeah. Last thing, best thing next week, Chris. Anything you're excited about?
Lanterns episode 2.
All right, come out. It's the Sunday show. We love it. HBO. I don't know what the next Sunday show is, to be honest, from HBO. Is it like...
It's not Game of Thrones? With the house?
No, well, that ended. I don't think it's going to come back very soon. I think the Night of the Seven Kingdoms, that was called Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Because I always call it the Hedge Knight, because that's what it was based on. The nice thing. I think that's coming next year. So I think their goal is to have like House of the Dragons and then that. And obviously, I think House of Dragons is ending next season. So I like that the fact that we are getting something, because I love that series. Good. And then I will probably get another show. But yeah, we never know what we're going to get with HBO. So hopefully it's good. It's great. I love it. And 8 episodes. We'll see where this goes. Yeah. I think I talked about this last week, but this is actually happening on Monday. My Chemical Romance. This is at Target Field. Ooh. Seeing them do their 25th anniversary of the Black Parade. We are getting Sleater Kenny as the opening act. I don't know. I may know a song by them. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But I got burned. My last concert was seeing Train, Bare Naked Ladies, and an opening act.
Yeah.
2 opening acts for Train was too long, Chris. Oh. Literally 2 hours later, Train finally decided to show up and start. Maybe in 3 years. 3 hours. It was just ridiculous. And it's like, do I really like Train? Not much. I like their songs on the radio. So I'll listen to it on the radio. No, at home. I did the ultimate, but I was there for Bare Naked Ladies, and they had cheap tickets. Okay. But this is going to be awesome. I really like the band. I just am not like, I know everything about them, so I really need to get on it and get my YouTube music like playlist and just start listening to songs. I have some on vinyl. I'll do that too. Ooh. But I don't know when it's a specific album tour if that's all we're getting.
Okay.
Fingers crossed. I do, and I hope that we're not getting 18 encores. We're not getting like 13 minutes of like cheering. They finally come back. Do not love that. Last time it was tried, there was technical difficulties, and it was like they couldn't come back. I'm like, are they coming back? Are we leaving? It was like, that was Bruno Mars. I'm like, are we waiting? How long do you wait? It was like 15 minutes. Like, we're done. If the house lights don't come up, it's still happening. But so that is it for Best Thing this week. Man, I thought it was going to be a short one, but when I'm talking to my buddy Chris and he's learning more about the Toddcast and the Todd Club, we go deep. So Chris, thank you so much. Yeah. As we know, this will not be your last appearance. So you'll be back again to regale me with something that makes me very excited and interesting. And, by that point, I bet you'll be the biggest pachinko roguelite fan we ever heard.
We'll see about that. We'll see.
Yes. So Chris, tell people where they can find you around the interwebs.
Yeah. Well, thanks again for having me. Oh God, that thing. Yeah, you can, if you want to, purchase that. And all my socials and all the other fun links are on our link tree now. linktr.ee/TC1H1D. You don't even use it, Todd. Come on. At least make sure.
Chris, this is mint. This is my mint copy. I want to get it graded. I can't do that. I can't besmirch this thing. True. I mean, what is my son going to get for his inheritance? I mean, he's getting this. Yeah. And Chris, I'm going to have you sign it and get like a signed copy. So would that make it not? It wouldn't make it mint, though, would it?
No, it would not.
Yeah, I had a couple comments signed. Yeah, and it has to get like a seal of authentication. Do you have a seal of authentication? A picture of you signing the book would help.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Then you probably have a stand-in. This is like your stock photo or something. Yes, buy this journal. It's amazing. You can actually, we talk about physical. What's more physical than an actual journal? It's kind of like when you don't have a manual where you used to be able to write in the codes. Yeah. This is your idea of the games you love when you can look back at the year and say, these are my best games. Thanks, Chris.
Oh, well, happy that I'm glad you bought it. I appreciate you buying that too. So, but yeah,
I don't get a cut. I got it, guys. I just, my cut is my joy of having Chris as a guest. Yeah. It's my price of admission. I think you say you require it. Like, you must do this for me, Todd.
There you go. But
tell Tom I said hi.
I will.
And then I am Todd Oxtra. Ultimately, I would say check out my social in regards to the Fandom Foundry. At the Fandom Foundry, we're on BlueSky's Instagram. We have a Discord. Come out there, join the fun. Tell us what you'd like to talk about. Then we also have a YouTube channel. We have on podcast services around the globe. We have a website, and we have a Threadless channel if you want to buy our merch. But I have not put out new stuff in a while, but I do like our new logo. It's pretty cool. And I'll say, bring your tees. Let's bring them back. One's available there. So that is it for our show. Thank you so much for following us, having fun. And if you want to be a guest on the show, let me know. My DMs are open. Love to hear from you and the awesome things that you do that make your life better. So, Chris, thank you for making my week better, as always. Enjoy your kitchen.
Well, I will. In solidarity for you and your 1993 kitchen.
Yeah. I'll show you my peeling, whatever it is. And it's horrible. So thank you all. If this was not your best week, make next week the best thing ever. Have a good night and take care. Bye-bye. Bye.